about to go live. We are live. Still waking up, drinking my coffee. Just for a little yin practice, just to have you all join me for some yin this time. So beautiful. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday mornings, just for my morning practice. Obviously, I'm still in my pajamas. So for yin, if you're new, yin's about really just kind of unstretching and undoing what we mess up in our sleep. So not a lot of words are going to be used, just more of a reflection into our own selves, following our breath. For yin, I use a timer, and that way I can just go into my own space. And so a timer sets at 3 to 5 minutes. This morning I have it just set for 3 minutes. Maybe doing some more asymmetrical. And so I like to be supported in yin and restorative practice. The body should feel supported. And so I always have me a few blankets. I'm sitting on one, and then a couple others, as well as a nice bolster, which I cover. I guess that's a pillow slip. So it doesn't get dirty. Easily washable. And then my blocks. They're nice and squishy, not the hard ones. Though I like the cork hard blocks for any fascia release. So I'm just going to give it a couple minutes here. See if anybody else pops on. 5 minutes. Again. Good morning, James. So in a yin practice, it's very chill. I'll probably flow it into some more flow. But gentle movement, nothing extreme, no handstands for sure. And yeah, just wake up with your Joe, or your tea, or your lemon water, whatever you got going. Maybe you got a soda. You want. I've been practicing this yin soft practice. I call it soft yoga. For many years, it helps to realign the fascia. I have had some hip injuries, and they're just mean to my body, I guess, over the years. Some scar tissue, so the fascia has helped reduce the scar tissue, as well as I don't get SI strains anymore, which is very nice. I don't know if anybody's ever had an experience with the TENS machine, where it puts the electrical impulses to exhaust the muscle. And so I don't have to wear that anymore. It's been many years. I live pain-free. No joint pain. Some soreness, of course, stiffness. That's why we're here doing this morning. So yeah, no ibuprofen. No pain meds, just good yin. And so yin works into the soft tissues of the bones, ligaments, and tendons. And yeah. So just make sure you have enough props, pillows, cushions, blankets. I like to be outside because it's nice. And most of it's going to be basically on our backs. So I'm just going to go ahead and begin. And wherever you are, just find your back. I'm going to move my toys out of the way. So I'm gonna set this alarm. It's not gonna be a lot of action. Nope. It's just gonna be me laying on my back, and hopefully you're laying on your back. So I like to go into a shape called banana or crescent. Just bring the arms and legs wide, make sure you got enough space. I don't, even though I'm outside, I'm proud of myself. So come into pentacle, which is arms wide and the legs wide from the body. And just allow the body to rest and notice the sensations. The tissues, the support, adjusting. We're gonna just lay here for like 3 minutes, just like this. Just letting the body rebound, the tissues rebound from those pillows. So you do need a little bit of space for your practice. It's probably not the best shirt to wear. That's okay. Just take a deep breath in. Fill the whole body. Hold at the top for a breath. And then just let the breath out. Soften your face. So it's just soft, gentle breath. That's all we're doing. Using the breath to wake the body up. And going into this banana shape. Or crescent moon. We're going to be opening up the side of the body, the ribs. That's going to help expand for more breath to come into the body, energizing us nice and gentle in the morning. Maybe not so much caffeine will be necessary. And so bring the right leg over and just cross it over to the left leg and hook it on there. That's all. That's all you need to do. And that might be enough. Just open up that right side of the body. And then, I don't know if you can see my hands, but my hands are kind of connected. You don't want the elbows to be rose up. You want them to be resting. And then you're just going to shimmy the shoulders, but leave the hips and everything else over there. So the shoulders and the arms just come over. And then you just want to take the breathing, the breath into the side of the body. See if you can feel the ribs expanding. So your ribs are attached to each vertebrae, and through life that fascia just shrink wraps us. So just breathe easy here for 3 minutes. Deep breath. You can play with the turn, but don't force anything. There should be no muscle engagement. You're just allowing the body to unwind with the breath and the surface of the floor. You can take your head here, turning it right or left, just to feel into the different places and sensations.
probably one of the hardest yogas other than Ashtanga. It's just really what you do with the mind. So stay with the breath. If you can bring some evenness with your breath. Breathing and sensation, body sensation. And constant checking in awareness. Are you forcing anything? You're just allowing and welcoming. Welcoming the sensations, the sounds, thoughts. Okay, that was 3 minutes. We're going to slowly come out slow. Taking the right leg over, and then shimmy the shoulders center. And then gently bend the knees. And go slow, go gentle. Because you get what it's called creep in the tissues, and that's that feeling. So come to the back and hug the knees in. Give yourself a squeeze here. You can rock side to side, massage out those hips, the lower back. Maybe bring the hands to cup the knees and just using really the abdominal strength to move the knees in and out. Not really using your arms, but just a little bit of engagement in the core right here. Just move some of that wind. And so this is called Apanasana. It's really good for digestion. You're just squeezing all that old air. You can not row. Okay, so it's early in the morning in my words. So circle the knees. Just gentle movement here. Go both ways. Just notice what's present in those hips. They don't lie. Just take a moment to move gently. Whatever feels good, maybe full body stretch. Come back to pentacle though. Come back to that starting shape where the legs are wide and the arms are wide. Take a moment to enjoy a little rebound of the tissues. And with the feet wide, arms wide, joining the arms, the hands together just a little bit. I'm only doing this. Like, it's nothing major. Just slowly the little arms or hands. And then maybe you take that left foot and connect that ooey over to the right. And just notice the difference between the sides of the body. And so, because I've damaged this left hip, and it's actually what got me into yoga back in 2006, 4, 3, something like that, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is my side that is tight. We're going to give it a few breaths here, so breathe deep. Maybe you stay there, maybe that's enough. If you want that deeper opening on the left side, or whatever side you're doing, just go into that nice little crescent moon or banana. I like bananas and moon. Make sure that the shoulders and the elbows stay grounded. Your hands don't have to be connected. They can come out a little bit as long as you're getting that opening on the left side of the body. Good morning, Alex. hit that star and send me a star, Alex. Tomorrow. I see you watching. Sure to always, check in, make sure you're not engaging the muscles. Alright, it's time to change. Just gently taking that left leg across. Bringing yourself back center. Just hang out for a second. And then bending those knees once again to bring them into the chest. Take your time. No rush. Those, circling those knees again. Just gentle movement just to move the hyaluronic fluid back into the muscles, really. And just in and out with those knees a few times. Maybe they come up, maybe the arms come up. Flex the feet, bring the hands back to the knees and hug it in. Just a few rounds of that. Pair that with the breath, just gentle inhale, arms up. Flex and leg. A few more rounds. And then bringing those feet back. I'm gonna go into a supported bridge, so you don't have to use a block. You can use one of these blankets if that feels softer. Depends. So I'll just start with this blanket. I'm just gonna lift the hips and shift them under, just like that. And if you have lower back stuff going, you can bring that up just a little bit and see how that just is a little bit more supportive. But this is just a gentle little, soft little bridge. And then maybe lengthen those legs. See, this may be enough for somebody out there. This right now. But for me, it's not. I want to go a little bit more. I'm going to bring this little block right here. I'm going to slide that. And then this block's going to rest right there, the sacrum point. You never want to put the block long like that. You don't want to do that. That's not good. It creates unstable pelvic halves. You don't want that. So you want to stabilize the pelvis. Sacrum. So just a nice little 3-minute hold here. This may be enough. Maybe the arms extend out. And maybe the legs come out. This is pontoon. So take your shape and breathe here. Just opening that front side, those hip flexors. If you want to move some lymph, you can always just brush up just like this. It's nice and gentle. That's just encouraging the lymph from the groins. We already had the legs up in the air, but we'll go back. And so 3 minutes of breathing here. Check in with your face. Sometimes when we're, you want to just have a soft little face. Soft face, rested body, and deep breath. Keep checking in, make sure you're not holding or engaging anywhere, that you're just allowing and welcoming the body to unwind. Bringing awareness and the breath into the tissues, the spaces. I don't know if you guys can hear all the birds. They're really nice. I wake up to every morning. That went fast. So just bringing the arms back down if you have those overhead. And bending the knees, bringing the feet flat if those were bent. And just pause there for a moment. Bring the arms up just to offer kind of some release in the tissue of the hands. Okay, bringing the back of the hands together. And then bringing the palms together. Thumbs are face down, just interlace those fingers. And then bring them in and out, and just a few rounds of this, in and out. Just help release any tension in those hands, the forearms, the shoulders, the neck. Nothing major in this, it's just going to extend that out. I could get into the thumb saddles. That's where a lot of the tissue of the arms and neck bind up is the thumbs. So we're going to release that. But we're going to just switch those arms, taking the other one over, and doing the same thing. Just feeling that difference. Plus we're getting a little extra on those hips in this switch. And then just breathe into that. And just release it. that out. Just negative that because my forearms are tight. Feels like I grip. I don't know what I'm holding on to at night, but yeah, they're just. And then coming out gently, engage the glutes just to lift the hips a little bit, sliding that block out, and then slowly lower down. And that might feel intense, so just pause and give it a minute for those tissues to rebound. And then maybe you bring those, either the arms in a cactus, or if you'll go and walk those feet out, and then just windshield wiper back and forth with those knees, just to release tension that was built. And then hug the knees in. Massage. Bring the forehead up. And then roll over to the side and bring yourself up to sit. And then to the hands and knees. Sometimes you might need to pad the knees if your floor is hard. I use a blankie. And just some gentle movement here, nothing huge. We're just gonna arch the spine, draw the shoulders back, and then round through. Just some spinal release. Gentle axial extension and flexion. Make sure to tuck the chin. Navel engages and the pelvic bone towards the belly. Just in and out through your neck. Add a little bit more movement, shifting the hips side to side. You can round through, get into the ribs. Really, it's just your body here. Just find your movement. Maybe you go into like a little hippie child and tucking the toes, and just gentle movement in and out. Bringing the hips back. So just rotate, undulate, and articulate through the spine. We keep it gentle and slow. So waken up. If it feels like your body is needing to take a little down dog, you can tuck the toes. Just keep it a soft down dog, nothing huge. Just wake up those legs a little bit. And in and out of the knees. Keeping it nice and chill. Coming down all the way to get a drink from your coffee. Good morning for those that have just joined. And so you can have a seat on your blanket. That helps to keep the sit bones grounded. We're going to use one of the bolsters or a pillow or whatever you have. See, these bolsters are really nice if you have a chance to buy one of these. These are good. It's nice round and they're firm. The pillows help. So whatever you have, next time, maybe you'll have those. I am sitting on a blanket here, but I'm in like this deer pose with the front leg is externally rotated, and this leg is internally rotated. And I'm just gonna have this bolster right here, right at my hip. So nothing's like huge, not a big stretch. I'm supporting it. I'm gonna use a block. My head's gonna rest on this wall. I'm just gonna lengthen my leg. You know what? I don't want to be on the blanket. Just
changing that. It's fine. I don't need it, but maybe you do. And so I'm just gonna take this lateral, again, waking up, so laterals will wake the body. And then resting the shoulder to where it's supported on the earth, the head rests on the block. This arm, so this could be a lot. You can play with that placement of the leg. Stretching it out. And then the arm rest. That might be a little too much. And then we're just going to lay here and breathe. But see if you can take that breath all the way into here. And it's 3 minutes. We're just doing 3-minute holds this morning, nothing major. So this block, see, I'm pretty supported. My shoulder's open. I got enough space, enough space between the shoulder and the neck. I can lower my block just because I have that availability. Maybe you're like, oh, I don't like that. My shoulder, that sucks. You can always bring the arm to the head like that. Or maybe it's resting back because you want to open that chest. We're going to get there though. Just hang out here and breathe, whatever. It's really just important that the body feels supported for the tissues to release. It's almost like 30 minutes in, we haven't been through many shapes, but taking this time, it allows for I'm not the best shirt to wear. The tissues to unwind. It takes about 3 minutes for the fascia to unfold, and that's really what holds us bound. We shrink wrap our fascia, dehydration and age and lack of movement. And so like I was saying earlier, I really don't have any pain. This practice is basically my aspirin. If I don't do it in the morning, my body doesn't feel right all day. It is a commitment, but it's a commitment to your own self. I'd rather do this than be on any kind of pharmaceutical. Or even, the over-the-counter stuff. It's just a Band-Aid. This stuff is so healing. So that was 3 minutes. I can really talk. So you're just going to gently help yourself up out of that. And we're just going to, same thing, other side. So just flip that bolster. Adjust to bring the other leg into that internal and then external rotation. Sun's coming out, so you get more. It's lovely here. Finally got some rain. Good morning, Rick. All right. Again, you want to support that body, rest up and over, make sure that shoulder is supported, the head, the arm. Enough space between the neck and the shoulder. So you don't and then here we are, just breathing again, deep in that side of the body. Again, if the shoulder doesn't like that, the arm can just come down. Maybe it's out. Maybe you're just letting it hang out in space, but that's really not yin. We are focusing on here. You want support. But you're bring it down here. If that's like, sometimes that fascia is so tight, the shoulder, the tricep, the shoulder, the lat, the hip, it's all connected. It likes each other. Grow connected. Just expanding the ribs with the breath. This is an easy, gentle wake up because the breath is our energy. And just notice your breath through the day. It's huge. Your breath is powerful. The hardest part of these shapes is like, what do you do with your mind?
You can count your breath. A lot of times I have a metronome going to where I'm really doing more breath work, and we'll leave that in. This is my first live, so I'm kind of easing into it. I have a mala I'll use. A mala is 108. It's like a prayer necklace beads, prayer beads. It's just to help track the breath and the mantra. We'll play with that. If you tune in again, you'll see. Just forgot it. And that was 3 minutes. You know, you want to hold these shapes between 3 minutes or longer. My normal practice is 5 minutes. But all dizzy. So we're gonna go backwards this time. So just changing that shape. You can have you guys be sitting up on a blanket and have that bolster right there. Or your pillow, whatever you got. Just as long as it's supportive. This black's gonna be back here to receive my head. So you're just gonna let the body arch back. Head is supported, and then the arms are out, and the legs can come out wide or just long like that. Or maybe you want to have the soles of the feet together. And so we're just gonna breathe here. It's opening the chest. Again, this is another energizing shape. And so maybe you want a little bit more energizing of the throat, the Vishuddha, the throat chakra. It's really good for thyroid. But if the neck isn't good for you, don't remove the block. You want to protect your neck. Sometimes that might be too much. For me, it's not. I've been doing this a while. It's fine. Check in where you at. Are you with the breath, or is your mind focused? Wherever is grabbing your most attention, just allow that to happen. Notice if you're crunching your face, you're cleaning, constantly checking in. Coming out from wherever you are, bringing the knees, bending them, bringing them together, bringing the hands from back of the head, on the back of the head, just to support that neck. As you tuck, engage the muscles just enough to bring yourself up. And then pause. I'm dizzy again. So we did that back bend, now we're gonna go forward. And so we're going to take the bolster. It's getting bright, so we're going to face that sun. Your legs can either be in this Baddha Konasana, goddess. If you're going to do that, like for me, I support my knees. And then I'm going to bring this little handy-dandy bolster right here. And then I'm going to shift forward. Oh, look, it's still, my forehead's not going to meet because I'm really stiff. So I'm going to bring this
blanket here, just to rest my forehead, plus it gives my nose space to breathe. The blocks under the knees help the body to feel supported. If the body isn't supported, you won't, it won't release.
So just snuggle in that bolster, that pillow.
And breathe into the back of the body. Take your breath into the back, heart space.
Now these forward folds are more calming through the nervous system. They're bringing it down.
Coming out, there's the timer there. Makes me so sleepy. From here, we're going to just kick a leg out. Bring that bolster over to this side. You're going to turn towards that leg. Maybe that leg comes in a little bit. Just soft, be gentle. And then I'm just going to rest on that bolster. Just to open up this side of the hip. Maybe you don't need the bolster. Maybe I do. I mean, first thing in the morning I do. Just use that breath to open up your whole body, really. Energize yourself, open the body, feel the breath in those places of tension. Using the breath from the inside out is really super magical to bring relief into the whole system of the body. Nervous system, the tissues. If you have a metronome, you can get the app on your phone, or just a regular digital one. Using a metronome at 60 beats per minute, pairing the breath to the metronome. We will be diving into that probably tomorrow. These gentler, calming, restorative yin practices are super important to balance the nervous system in our very busy lives. So as you come up, just come up gently. Just notice your little whatever yoga buzz you got going. Give yourself a little twist the other way. Just making a twist our last, just for safety of the spine. We're going to switch that out. So bringing that leg in that was just extended, and then extend the opposite leg. Find your sit bones grounded. Turning towards that leg. You're all set up with your pillow, bolster, cushion, whatever. And then just resting that forehead down and just breathe into the side. Like for me, this side is super tight today. Not sure why. It is. Really just inquire in. You know, yoga is about inquiry into our own self, the self-study. Just slowing down into these practices just helps in inquiring into the body. Like where are we stuck? Where are we chronically holding? Usually translating to our lives. Just the body, the mind, psychophysiological occurrences that we have naturally. I should be grounding this arm with a blanket because I'm just like out in space here. Yeah? Okay, we're almost out of this shit. Plus maybe it wants to come back. I don't know. I'm just letting it be. So whether you've tuned in this morning, this will be available to watch back on this page and then my page at Santoja Wellness. I think I got it set up to where you can actually rewind it as well. We've got about 18 minutes left to this hour of practice together, so I would like to get a twist and some more movement here. Coming out of that shape. Rub the eyes. I'm so dizzy. And then come back onto the hands and knees. Try not to roll over into the pool. And so just tuck the toes and bring the hips down to the heels. Pressing, opening the bottoms of the feet. And then round through, find that flexion. And then some extension in the spine. And thread spinal floss, moving in and out. If it calls you to go into a down dog, go into the down dog. Just make it gentle. We're still in yin. But gently waking up, maybe flow in and out. Just a couple flows. Again, taking our practice with those right. Waking up in the middle, morning. And then find your way all the way back to your back. Just for a gentle twist and a little more rest. Coming back. Oh. Just go long. A little twist there. Posture.
hugging those knees in. And let's just take a gentle, like, it's safe for the spine. It's not extreme. You can take any twist that you want as long as you're safe about it. And so, just bring those arms out to a T. Knees are kind of into the chest, as you can see. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe tuck the chin. Maybe pause there. It actually feels really good on my arms. And here, maybe you need a block between the knees just to keep the hips aligned, because a lot of us are misaligned in our hips. Just for demonstration, I am going to put a block there. And then, because I am misaligned in my hips too. And then I'm going to let my knees go to the right, just like that. And then that left shoulder, you're going to want to either ground it, so maybe you have a blanket resting under it or something. If you have tension on that left side of the neck, you can turn the gaze away. I have my right hand supporting the top of my leg just to help leverage my knee. If you want a double spinal twist, your light body's like, yeah, we're gonna go for it this morning. You can lift the head and take the gaze over to the left. And so just breathe here. Notice if you, I tend to force my twist, so I'm always having to check in. Make sure I'm not forcing it and just letting the tissues unwind naturally. Because we don't want to force activating our muscles, forcing ourselves in these shapes, in yin. Because then we could damage our joint capsule. You don't want to do that. We're like here to nourish the joint capsule, and that's what yin does. Nourishes the fascia, the joints, the bone. That's why we have the longer holds. Really just spent the last 45 minutes just taking our body, our spine into flexion, extension, laterals, and now a twist. Healthy spine is really, it's the whole nervous system. The ribs attached to our vertebrae twice. As we go through life, what affects us all, every one of us, we are all affected by grief. Different numerous types of grief. And so the body's smart, it'll start creating this protective armor and shrink wrapping us from here down, like it just protects our hearts. So just notice inside of your own body, like, what are your tendencies? Like is your left side of your body more tense than the right? Just through the day, check in with the breath, check in with the body. Switching sides now. Align the head first, and then bring the knees over center. Most likely you come out of alignment, so hug them in and realign, adjust your spine. Bring the arms back out, make sure everything is feeling good, make sure your coffee is out of the way. And then go into your twist other side. And so you can see how the block is supported. I'm just gonna let rest my hand there. My right shoulder is lifting a little bit. I have a little tension in my right neck, so I'm going to turn my gaze to the left. after a few breaths and relaxing into that. My shoulder has released, and I can go to the other side. Go away. Big red ants. So it's starting to get warm and the ants are coming in. Last thing I want is an ant bite. They hurt. I'll have to put like a circle of diatomaceous earth around me so no bugs come around me. Alright, that's our bow. So I'm just gonna unwind. Hug those knees in. Adjust the body. Bring my arms and feet, shake it out a little bit. And then come into just a Shavasana, just a rest. Maybe bringing the left hand to the heart, keeping the shoulders, elbows grounded, right hand to the lower belly. And just notice the movement of the breath under the hands from the belly. Through the ribs, expand all the way to the chest. And just be with the breath here, noticing the wave, feeling the belly, expand the ribs, into the chest, and then allow the belly to fall and the breath to leave. And just notice the wave of breath for the next just a couple minutes. You're welcome to continue to rest there, breathe. If you're there at home, give yourself at least the next 5 minutes of just breathing and intentionally breath and maybe intentional rest and paying attention to what's going on in the mind, the body. Just give full attention. Most people think that meditation is clearing the mind. There's no way. Our mind does what it does. You just got to rest fully attention into what's grabbing your attention, whether it be tension in the tissues, tension in the mind. Giving yourself fully into that awareness. Eventually, it'll go away.
So you're welcome to stay there in your rest and integration of Shavasana. And tuning out or listening in. I'm just going to read a little morning affirmation to you as you rest there. If you'd like to come to your seat, you're welcome to do that, or you're welcome to go take a shower. I'm just going to read from the Book of Awakening by Mark Nippo. And it's not really, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm still trying to wake up. It's not really working. So maybe you don't get to read this for me. Let's see. Bookmarks. Okay, this one's a good one. It's love like water. Love like water. Only love with no thought of return can soften the point of suffering. Water in its clear softness fills whatever hole it finds. It is not skeptical or distrusting. It does not say this gully is too deep or that field is too open. Like water, the miracle of love is that it covers whatever it touches, making the touched thing grow while leaving no trace of its touch. True, the faces of shores and the arms of cliffs are worn to bone. But this is beyond the water's doing. This is the progress of life, of which water is but an element. Most things break instead of transform because they resist. The quiet miracle of love is that without our interference, it, like water, accepts whatever is tossed or dropped or placed onto it, embracing it completely. Of course, we are human and are easily hurt if not loved back or if loved poorly. But we waste so much of life's energy by deliberating who and what shall be worthy of our love, when in the deepest elemental sense, these choices are not in our province, any more than rain can choose what shall fall upon. Certainly, we need to make choices and decisions. Who will I spend time with? Who will I learn from? Who will I live with? Who will I marry? But beneath all that, the element of love doesn't stop being elemental. It does not stop covering everything before it. And over a lifetime, the pain of withholding this great and quiet force is more damaging than the pain of being rejected or loved poorly. For love, like water, can be dammed, but toward what end? In truth, the more we let love flow through, the more we have to love. This is the inner glow of sages and saints of all ages seem to share. The wash of their love over everything before them, not just people, but birds and rocks and flowers and air. Beneath the many choices we have to make, love, like water, flows back into the world through us. It is the one great secret available to all. Yet somewhere, the misperception has been enshrined that to withhold love will stop hurt. In truth, it is the other way around. As water soaks scars, love soothes our wounds. If opened to, love will accept the angrily thrown stone, and our small tears will lose some of their burn in the great ocean of tears. And the arrow released to the bottom of the river will lose its point. So choosing a quiet spot there, if you're still resting in your Shavasana, and in a moment of meditation, open to the water of spirit that runs beneath everything. Let the energy of love rise from you to the simple objects before you. Feel the energy of love in the air surrounding the chair or cup or pencil or piece of broken window. Imagine you are the broken window or pencil. Feel the air on your skin of glass or wood. Look upon this one single object the way you would a lover. Without naming this, just feel the intensity of attention coming from you with no particular place to go. Rest here for as long as it feels right for you, enjoying your morning. Thank you for joining me this morning and my first live. Again, I will be back tomorrow and Tuesday doing the same thing, different shapes, just whatever calls. Some days will be more movement, some will be more breath work. But yeah, thanks for tuning in and stay tuned. I will be opening that studio this fall. It's in the works. Yesterday spent all day coloring it very colorful, trying to find all the pretty colors. That's overwhelming. But anyways, lots more to do. And so thank you for sharing this time with me. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.